Hey guys, it's Topsy Tuesday, and this week it's my top 5 bronzers. So, as I always joke around, I don't use a lot of bronzer because God made me bronze. So, it's kind of hard to find bronzers that really work, I guess you could say. I do use some things that kind of just brighten up the skin a little bit, so I use kind of more of a highlighting bronzer on myself, but I don't use it very much. As far as contouring goes, I tend to use a dark lipstick if I want to be extra fancy, but yeah. So, but I am a makeup artist and I do use bronzer on other people a lot, and so I thought I'd use the ones that I like to use the most on others, if that makes any sense. Okay, so the first one, let's start with drugstore. So the first one is, and this is actually one I use on myself, and it is the Maybelline Master Highlight High Studio in Deep Bronze. Now this is very deep. It's got a very red tone to it. It is very, very red. It's very warm. So if you have cool skin, it's not going to look very good on you, I don't think. So, but it has a highlight in it. So I do like this one because it does give me like a glowy look. Not really a bronze look, but it gives me a nice glowy, like just a little pizzazz. So I like that one. And the next one is the Bronzing Powder. Actually, this is from H&M. And I believe this was like $2.99 or $3.99, and it was like in the aisle towards the end. And so it was like if you spend a certain amount of money, you get $20 off your next purchase. So this was kind of just to bump it up without going way over. And I actually really like this. I would say this is kind of a dupe for Benefit's Hoola bronzer. I've only had a sample of that before, or it's even kind of close to one I will be mentioning in a couple minutes. But yeah, this is a nice light bronzer, perfect for fair skin. And if you have medium skin, I would say that this is good for just bronzing up, not really to contour, but it's a really nice one. And then another one that I really like is this one, the 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup Bronzer in Deepest by Pure Minerals. And if I'm ever going to use something for a light contour for myself or a light bronzing, this is a really nice one. It's deep, so again, if you have fair skin, this is going to be way too dark on you, this color. But I do love the formula for this one. It is very blendable, very nice on the skin, and yeah, there's not pretty much else I can say about that. And then the next one is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Now, I think the reason I love this one so much is because it smells like chocolate, and I love chocolate. But this was actually in a kit, and this is actually a sample size. And as you can see, I have not used it very much, but that's because it doesn't take very much. It's very pigmented, very nice, extremely blendable. But again, it just smells like chocolate. It's not to like. And then my favorite all time is the Bahama Mama bronzer. I use this all the time on clients, and I love it. It's the best in my opinion. Now I know people love Benefit Hoola. I know that people use NARS Laguna, which is also a nice one, but this is my favorite one. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It's out of the pan because I actually depotted it and put it in my kit in my Z palette, but I think that's another thing I like it, that you just popped it out and stuck it in there. But yeah, and again, I got this on Haute Look for like $10, and it's originally like $20. So always look out for Haute Look, for especially the Balm. Bye. Peace. I don't contour